Good morning and welcome to the Yawning Llama farm. I'm Andrew Stone and I have spent the last 40 years trying to create a sustainable solar heated, cooled and powered farm here in the valley of Albuquerque. And I'm going to show you some cool tech today. Everything from simple stuff like solar water heating all the way to PVs and battery storage. Ancient indigenous cultures here in New Mexico knew all about solar energy. They faced their dwellings to the south and they used cliffs and other natural landscape to provide protection. Now we're lucky. We can use glass to provide that same southern exposure and heat. And I'd like to show you a feature called the Trom wall. T-R-O-M-B-E, after the French engineer Felix Trom. What he figured out was you can get too much solar through glass and it overheats your building. So why not store it into a thermal mass such as adobe during the day so that it heats your house in the evening. Here's a technology used all over the world, especially in warmer climates. Solar water heating. Very simple. Basically, you have a tank downstairs, and when this gets hot, a little pump comes on and it heats the water. These things have a payback of about 3 years. So it's a technology used in Mexico and Israel, everywhere. But not so much here because of the photovoltaics kind of winning out. And here are the guts of the solar water heater, where the water is stored. A normal looking water heater, but in it is a heat exchanger and the water coming down from the roof. There's a little tiny pump, so it does use a little bit of energy, but it produces much more hot water than the energy it uses. It hasn't quite come on for the day yet because the sun hasn't hit, but we'll get 6 hours of solar water heating and do as I do. Take your shower in the afternoon and do your laundry then too, and the sun will take care of it for you. Every drop of water is precious in the desert. This is what homesteaders call God water, rain. We save every drop so that we can use it on our plants. And it's part of being sustainable, care of our water. You are looking at a 5 kW Fronius inverter. This has successfully, for the last 16 years, converted the DC energy of the sun into AC electricity for the grid. Here is a 5 kW evergreen solar system that I installed myself in 2005. It was the first P&M grid-tied system that received payments for produced renewable energy credits. I got all my electricity free, and then I got 13 cents per kilowatt hour as an incentive. This 5 kW system would cost half as much today, but I paid back my $30K investment in just 7 years with checks from the power company. In 2006, my family watched Who Killed the Electric Car. We got so furious that I promised my son as soon as there was a real electric car, I would buy one. Fast forward to 2009, I see a tweet from Elon, and you can put a down payment. My friends laughed at me for 4 years as nothing came of that down payment. But in 2012, a semi appeared out of nowhere, unmarked, and out rolled this beautiful Model S. I've had it for almost 10 years, and it has given me no trouble. Let me show you how I charge it. It's not fancy. It's being plugged into a standard dryer outlet, 40 amp circuit. So it's really not a big deal. And just like your telephone, which you plug in every night, you might plug in your car, and it would take about 45 minutes to an hour to top off. And if you do get an electric car, you're going to realize you need more solar energy to charge it at home. Otherwise, you'll be accused of driving on coal. So we added these ground-mounted collectors to our orchard to augment our solar gain for the day and allow us to drive completely fossil-free. But if you want to power your home 24/7, 365 with solar and prove the future 100% renewable grid is just solar and storage locally with utility scale wind and hydro, you have to store the extra from the day in batteries so you can run your home during the night. We put in some of the first home storage energy batteries in 2016, the Tesla Powerwall, as an experiment. Question: can we live off of what the sun gives us daily? Spoiler: yes, especially if your power company has net metering that allows you to feed back to the grid during the hot summer months when the grid has a high demand for refrigerated cooling, and then get that energy back in December and January when the days are short and sometimes cloudy. Thank you for visiting our farm. I hope you can come to Albuquerque June 21st, 2022 to celebrate the New Mexico Solar Energy Association's 50th anniversary in conjunction with the American Solar Energy Society's annual conference with the theme Energy Transition with Economic Justice. See you there! I see you're still there. Good for you. I want to show off my all-electric riding mower. This is the greatest. Quiet, and you know you're cutting with the sun.